Oh, I'm excited. We're finally into long chapters now.
Yeah, chapter 5, Inner Recesses.
This looks like that window is just very Resident Evil. Old.
It is.
One of
very
the old
Resident Evil.
ones. It's the mansion.
This is the one that had bloody handprints on it last time, but it doesn't anymore. Incidentally, really sneaky map thing. We've got the he's watching, we can't leave again, but also a map piece that's actually really easy to miss.
That was a very hard one to see as well. It just looks like shit off the floor.
Yeah, there's a couple of them in this chapter and the next of like ones that's just like, oh, there's a big pile of shit. Oh, there's a map piece there.
It's a very soothing music.
Mm-hmm. Got another personal document again, just to go straight off the bat. The Journal of Sebastian Castellanos, March 2005, not March. Bad news is I've been reassigned to a new partner. The good news is that Myra said yes. But even the bad news isn't so bad. Joseph is a great detective and we're a good team. Crimson City needs more men like him on the force and it's an honor to be working with him. Sometimes it feels like bailing out a boat with a giant hole at the bottom. For every crime we solve, it seems 10 others are committed. The KCPD is a thin blue line protecting the populace from the criminals, but sometimes it feels like there's more of the latter than the former.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So basically, that's how we have Joseph as a partner instead of Myra.
Myra said yes. There's stupidity next to a box you can click on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess a solitary shell. Oh no, it's not. It's more harpoons. Okay.
Harpoons, yeah. Exploding harpoons.
Dope.
I was just making sure I was indeed full.
The porcupines of doom.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, this chapter and the next one is where they start doing some really interesting things with your save area. And incidentally, I think this is probably my favourite chapter from the first half of the game.
Since your last visit.
It hasn't been that long, has it?
Ah.
You were just there like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or something.
Yeah, give or take. Newspaper. Investigation stalls. Investigation stalls in serial killer case. Community cautiously optimistic. Citing lack of new leads, police suspect serial killer may have gone into hiding or moved on.
I like cautiously optimistic. It's like today's community feelings are a little bit down. Mondays, am I right?
Yeah.
More things.
Yep, we have one key left over from the end of last chapter.
Come on, goo. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not this one. There's one where I'm just like, come on, and then it's just the worst. Spoilers.
Oh.
Oh, new type of crossbow
It's not
bolt.
bad at all.
We got freeze bolts now. They freeze enemies and then they smash. Or stronger ones just kind of unfreeze after a while. But yeah, they're really useful.
Certainly seems that way.
We will definitely find at least one very good use for them before the end of the chapter. That I will foreshadow, I guess.
I guess it will be freezing someone.
Oh
or
shit, how did
something!
I don't remember what we upgraded this time. We do a lot of upgrading over the next couple of things. I think we just, yeah, carrying capacity of the shotgun goes up.
And there's just a lot of carrying capacities to do, so...
Yeah, we leave it at 4 for handgun and shotgun for a while because the 4 to 5 is a really big jump in point. It's like it's like
150 foul or something.
Yeah. Oh, not 150. 15k.
Right. Yeah. I know how to number count, read math.
Yeah. See, what I fucked up here is I should have I should have upgraded the carrying capacity and picked that up, but I think I picked one up from the lockers instead.
Oh right.
So I technically could have been more efficient there, but it's not, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's one bolt. On, like, Nightmare or something, it would be a big of a deal.
Hello. Oh.
By the way, I hope you're ready for really creepy asylum rooms.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not hungover this time, which is a big help.
It's a lot different from...
Oh, hey there.
I really like that room. It's cool. It's a nice change from the forest that we were in.
Yeah, it's scenic.
I mean, I guess. They really nailed the creaky door sound, in my opinion.
They have indeed. And that guy was so out. Wow, 21 matches. You've got to be unstoppable right now. You are so much fire.
Yeah, we capped out at 25. That is the most you can hold, and we have that cap. They're so useful. They will continue to be useful.
God, what a shithole.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? That feels like a waste of a room.
Yeah, not all these rooms have things in, but I couldn't remember which ones did. And some of them don't have anything, but something happens, so I wanted to, like, show off all the rooms.
Oh, what? It just triggers?
Yeah. I just really like how they've mixed up the pace. In this, like, end of last chapter, we were doing a bit of fight. Like, well, chapter 3, we had a bunch of fighting. Then chapter 4, we had a little bit of fighting, but, like, weird stuff. And now we're into a, like, really slow-paced bit. It's, like, it's nice that it's up and downs.
Also, that audio cue is great. As you walked closer and blood started dripping from the ceiling, it went doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You can actually see that guy at the end of the corridor,
yeah.
and then he turns around and becomes invisible.
Like, God, the ripple that comes off of him it's not a big ripple.
No, it's not.
Obvious.
You legitimately need to use, like, the pools on the floor and objects in the room to spot them. I forgot to check what they're called, because I think they have a special name other than just being haunted. This room is, yeah, kind of weird.
Weird. Is that like Myra, maybe?
Maybe? I'm not sure. Sounds more like a kid than
I thought that sounded like a woman going...
I guess so. I always thought of a child rather than a... But you could be right.
Oh, how lovely. More invisible guys, I will assume, judging by the lake of floor blood. Ooh, goo! That is so much. That's massive. Oh, it's only 1,000.
The big ones are 1,000. Oh, so we're about to see another, statue for keys.
Looks like I have to get down.
And this chapter especially is when you start seeing some of the statue placements as really, they really did that. Also, a creepy ass doll. Just really creepy doll.
Do you blow it up?
I tried in another save and it does nothing.
Oh, fuck you, wall. Oh, you're at 26. That's not a 25 cap at all.
Maybe 26 is the cap then. I thought it was 25. So yeah, there's a statue.
Wait, what was that that just crawled across to the side there?
It might be a statue on the back of a rat.
Oh, it's stuck to a rat? Are you kidding me?
Nope, it literally runs around on a rat.
I was just like, I saw a thing go by and I was like, was that just a trick of the eyes? No, it was the rat's still alive as well. Damn good shot.
Thank you. I will point out that is not the most ridiculous statue placement in this chapter.
I mean, that's pretty fucking stupid, though.
It is, but the one I'm thinking about is more stupid.
Do the invisible zombies have special kill animations and stuff? Because I've only seen like a couple kill animations. One is the guy's saw blading one, and one is just getting your shit beaten up and just falling over.
I should have checked. I don't think so. I think they bite your face. Like with because they have like weird mind flayer tentacles.
They got tentacles.
See, the hardest part about the invisible guys is not only are they obviously invisible, but they like when you like with a shotgun, you see me like knock 2 of them over now. Like you think you can't keep firing at the same spot because obviously they're invisible, so I can't tell how they do it, but they very quickly like transpose to the left or right. So you can't just keep firing at the same spot. That just doesn't work. You'll just miss.
Interesting. That cabinet looks like it should be smashable and full of healthy goods in it.
It is smashable. It just you don't get any benefit.
It's a shame. Like you're all too happy to stab like travel syringes you find in the middle of the street on yourself, but you know, an actual cupboard full of medical goods. Fuck that noise.
This guy's a bit tricksy. I can't quite get the beat on where he is exactly. Yeah, see? I tried to fire in the same spot and it just went straight past.
Yeah. I thought that was a sure hit. Is there another one?
No, there's just the one in this room. I do love these guys. Like I said before, it's just a really nice change of pace.
Yeah. Like, invisible enemies are actually a threat. Up until this point, the only threat was dying by being stupid.
Oh, the difficulty in, like, the next chapter especially is, I would consider a spike.
Oh.
There you go. It was actually this. It was just a different creepy doll I fired at.
It's just a creepy doll.
Also, creepy chair.
What the fuck?
So this is the glitch that happened, I told you, way back in chapter 1, except it's happened to a chair this time.
Oh, take that. Turns out it was being held up perfectly by an invisible guy. It's like, maybe
No,
he'll
he's
never
just
notice.
he's like lying down underneath it. He's hiding under the chair.
Wonderful.
I'm just glad I could show it off, since
Yeah.
we didn't see it in Chapter 1, unfortunately. So, one thing I want to point about this, it's the hospital keycard. That's the Beacon Hospital logo, which means, in theory, we're back in the hospital.
Hadn't noticed. I am surprised that body didn't get up to attack you.
I am also surprised. It would have been a perfect, well, maybe a bit too perfect.
Maybe that's why.
It's fine, the door opened on its own. That's
Probably okay. Oh yeah, I saw him juke to the right. It looks like they just run real quick.
yeah, but they can do it while they're lying on the floor as well.
Do they roll?
I don't think so. I think they just literally, like, instantaneously get up and juke.
Huh.
It's really hard to tell because they're invisible. I wonder if someone could hack the game, maybe, like mess around with the files to make them not invisible so I could see how they move, because that'd be actually kind of interesting.
Would it be worth making like a trap of it, standing on top of fire, shooting them once, and then burning the body that they would run into?
No, because the way bodies burn, if the body's on fire and they run into it, nothing happens.
Oh.
Like, it has to be the point of ignition. That isn't consistent with the way other flammable sources happen, as we'll see later in this chapter and the next chapter. But bodies specifically, you need to set the body on fire at the same time the person is on top of the body.
Huh, okay.
There's free stuff in this cabinet. It's really annoying, it didn't happen. It happened in literally every practice run and stuff I've done before, but usually when you punch that, you get all the yellow stuff all over you.
Yeah, it went over the floor. It's a shame. You could have gotten gooped.
You could have done, but we didn't.
Oh.
It's Ruvik. Ruvik.
Ruvik, it couldn't be.
More free stuff, hopefully. Yep.
More dog. More dog munitions.
Wolf.
Well, no, it's obviously a dog. Don't be crazy.
Specifically called, like, you said the shotgun was called Buckshot, that stuff's called Howling Wolf handgun ammunition.
Oh, it's a diamond dog.
Diamond Doge.
It's a doge. Oh, this looks safe. And turn right, and you're in a trapped room, and the door is gone.
It's not really a trapped room, it's just a blank room.
Huh, can you see through those bricks? Is that...
Yeah.
Those...
We have 3 peepholes.
Interesting.
And now we get some really fucking cool Da Vinci-esque drawings that
That's
I
a fucking
love.
dope wall drawing.
All of these rooms have stuff like that in it, and it's cool as fuck. I love all of them. So we have a creepy body on a thing.
Oh, I remember. This is the puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah, you have 2 buttons to press. It's not a particularly complicated puzzle, but it's not... I feel like it's not too... like, obvious either. You have to press the button of the thing that's in the room.
Oh, right.
So there's a sunflower on the wall, and the buttons we have is a dead sunflower and a sunflower, so we press the sunflower.
I take it that blood is... Yep, I was going to say used for a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So if you get it wrong, spikes come out of the holes in the floor and you die.
Ah.
It's not particular. I didn't show it off because it's not a particularly like interesting or unique death animation. Just spikes.
It's just your fall over animation, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a shame. God, if I were like, you know, just leaving a house and knew that it was like, you know, say I wasn't on great terms with the landlord and I was looking for ways to mess with them. This is how I would mess with them. This would be like the walls and shit. Like, yeah, have fun selling this, you bitch.
They'd be able to sell it more because I mean, look at how awesome those drawings are.
At the very least, then maybe the crosses then, because they aren't quite as
the crosses,
unique.
yeah.
But no, this is an amazing room. It's like then I know that at least the only person who would purchase this room is cool as shit and appreciates great art.
That's true. So we have the underground facility note. He lies into his own son, his own flesh and blood. It's outrageous. Gone to a better place. That hypocrite, the sanctimonious fool. I know the truth. I know him better than he knows himself. He's trying to punish me again. He always resented our closeness. He thinks he can use it against me. Does he take me for a fool? Laura is not dead. So what I think, those crosses on the wall, I almost feel like it's a thing in the game. It's a symbol that is used a lot in the game, but I almost also feel like it's a tribute to Resi 4 because it's extremely similar to the symbol in that game of the crazy cult.
The Gyarados one.
Yeah.
Un pollo pedazo.
Exactly. I love that scorching sound. It's gross.
Ah, the old Jello wall. You got me. Like, is that Ruvik?
I mean, it might be.
It looks like that white hoodie is Ruvik.
Yeah. It's possible.
So is he crazy just because he's lost a wife or something and he had a bad father?
Everyone has bad fathers in games like these.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, nice audio log in this one.
Simulation of subject's consciousness. Initial symptoms: sharp pain and brainstem at centered on insertion point, followed by gradual onset of hemorrhaging as capillaries dilate. Over time, degradation of the ego generates strong suicidal tendencies. They lose who
It's a
they
good
are
band.
and become clay.
Yes, good stuff.
Reshapable in my image.
And this looks like a Tool album cover.
Something keeps me from staying completely within.
So this one's the smallest. It's there in the bottom right corner. It can be a little tricky to spot. Also, the buttons are really hard to make out on that one for some reason. Or at least I always thought so.
I feel like your character would be like, that's where the floor spikes are, okay, and then you just reach across instead.
Yeah, that's
Like
true. There is a very obvious gap where you could stand and poke it with a stick.
Oh no, the Jello wall! Oh, is this gonna be that spider bitch again? No, it's just a door. Never mind.
It's a door with the symbol, though.
Ah, the Gyarados are back.
It's also a very out-of-place door. It's very different from something we've seen before.
Look out for tyrants.
Yeah.
This looks like the tyrant. This looks like the kind of room you would go through before you encountered a tyrant.
It's reasonable. Got 1,000 gel again. Gotta get that gel.
Gotta
Brain
get that
goop.
green. That looks like an okay person.
It does look like an okay person.
Oh, is this your bro? Yeah!
Joseph, man. In a bathtub of milk.
I would not immediately pull the lever because I've seen so far that everything else makes people full of spikes.
So what always weirds me out is that thing in the bathtub that he was like rested on. It just super weirds me out.
Oh, you're right. That's
It looks like
it's a flesh bag.
Like it looks like a giant liver or something.
But it's definitely not okay. You brought me here?
I didn't do shit, son.
Jesus.
Some really cool camera angles there.
Yeah.
My head feels like... Do you hear that?
We need to get out of here.
He's fine. We got this.
Can you move?
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't just go.
No, don't worry. He's a bit injured, but we have the ability to heal him by thinking hard. There we go.
I've still got a little fight left in me.
Did it.
Yeah, you stare at him and he's like, alright, okay, maybe I'm being a pussy.
Like, this is a mechanic we use for the rest of the game now.
It's not even the bro pat.
Nope, it's just, you're better now. Hold A while next to person. It's like, press A to give health.
Let's get out of here fast.
His response is,
He's only slightly dying.
Oh look, fire.
That's not fire, it's oil.
Well, it's gonna be a situation for fire, isn't it?
I mean, it could be.
I'm gonna guess more Invisibitches.
Reasonable guess. We have a nice room with lockers.
Oh,
Everyone
cool.
knows lockers is good.
Yeah, it's nothing but a good sign. Why don't you ever check the other drawers?
Because obviously the top drawer is where people keep important things.
Sweet, more buck.
Yep. Shotgun shells become premium at this point.
Yeah,
Shotgun
well,
is...
they're the only thing that stagger those assholes, isn't it?
It's not just the stagger, the power level as well. How much damage it does. Shotgun becomes incredibly useful in the rest of this chapter and the next.
Up. I mean, I did jump a bit. That body should get up and attack you.
It should, but it doesn't.
That's a disappointment right there.
They're trying to get you to... They're baiting you to waste a match.
Surely if you like headshot stuff that's on the ground instead of burn it, does it get up or not?
No, you can kill things with a headshot.
Yeah. So surely as opposed to burn a match, just, you know, give the old safety cap.
Yeah, but then you have to like work out, is a match what's worth more, a match
Whoa,
or
what
a
is he
bullet?
doing? Where is he going?
It's fine, trust me, you'll be fine. So we're just gonna set this oil on fire, and then we're just gonna wait.
Wow. He waited, look. He's like, oh, nope, never mind. Oh, God, fuck, shit. Oh, no, fuck.
It is pretty consistent, that one.
That is incredible.
Literally all of them except one will follow you, and that one will just get wrecked by Joseph, which is what's happening right now, which is why you can hit gunshots.
No, he's just doing the deed.
Yeah, they all ignore Joseph apart from one, and he kills that for us. There you go, he's on the floor there, Ed. You can see the gooey mess.
Well done. You arrived just in time for his final dope shot, like, and stay down.
Joseph's awesome. I love Joseph.
He's a great dude.
We'll truly see it off in the next chapter. Chapter 6 is when Joseph is like, yeah, don't fuck with Joseph. I was trying to get good again, and it barely worked.
Yeah, you got some on your head. Oh, that looks safe.
This is another mechanic. You can kick these things, and then shoot them, and they explode into fire, so they set fire to anything around them, but they also remain burning, so you can kick them into people to set them on fire.
Oh, sweet.
It sounds cool, but it's not very useful because the haunted can also physics it, so usually what happens is the kick is really slow as well. So, like, you attempt to go and kick it, and as you're doing that, a haunted runs at you and, like, lightly taps it with its shin, and then it flies off into the corner of the room, and it's super annoying and awkward.
No, that's lame.
I know, it really sucks. Most of the time, the use is to the initial explosion of fire. Then, like, you just don't care about them anymore because they'll just probably roll around in the room and be useless. Which is unfortunate.
That is a shame. Does your light come on automatically when it gets super dark, or are you doing it with a button?
I'm doing it. It's the left stick, like, click input.
Oh, L3.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that door looks safe.
Yeah, it's fine.
This looks pretty sophisticated. Why would they put a bomb like this?
Do you think we can get past it?
Stand back. Let me see
Why
if
not
I
just
can
blow it up
solve
safely?
You don't know how big the explosion would be. Like, I mean, that is a lot of explosions.
It is, but it's also just a lot of just, like, you know, Semtex, which is... I mean, as far as a radius goes, that stuff doesn't have an amazing... Like, it's a lot, but at the same... How did you even?
Oh yeah, Joseph's a badass.
He made the locks all pop as well. Good stuff. It's a shame you can't harvest the door afterwards, because that's a fucking ton of Semtex.
Yeah. No C4 for us.
What is it with this sound? I thought it was something electronic.
No, Joseph, why?
No, you were supposed to be our bro... Oh, gross.
Yeah, he has the same thing as Connolly. But, unlike Connolly, Joseph isn't a bitch, so... See? He's fine. It's totally fine.
Joseph, after Connolly, I thought...
I don't know what came over me. I haven't been feeling well, but...
I wonder if that means more.
Who knows?
He's like, my boy crazy?
Let's just get out of here.
The lighting
That was a
changes
face
so...
of judgment right there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The lighting changes so dramatically there.
So it does.
The cutscene is so much brighter for some reason. And now we get a nice, like, ladder climb in the darkness and cramped camera angle. Some really lovely decor.
Yeah. I mean, we're still in a dream.
Yeah. It's at least 3 layers of plaster right there, I'd say. Another map piece that's surprisingly easy to miss. It's just to our right now.
What, on the floor there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just there.
It's not too bad. I think it's more obvious than the other ones have been.
It is, but it's still really easy because the safe room's there. So it's like you kind of just can run past it into the safe room and then...
And then it's gone, I imagine.
No, it's not gone, as long as you don't go through the double doors.
We need to move.
Yeah, just give me a second. I need to stare into this mirror.
Yeah, you
for
need to
about
just
30
zone out
seconds.
for a little bit.
I was checking, there was nothing else in here.
I'm still waiting for the next just ridiculous statue. Is it going to be in here? Do you get statues in the safe room? I can't remember.
Knew it.
We have yet to have a statue in the safe room.
What did you know? He knew it.
Whatever is the matter?
He knew that he'd be back here.
Oh, well, I mean, that's obvious. It's happened quite a few times by now.
Yeah, but he's a bit slow. So we get a new newspaper. Lots of newspapers in this one. Patients claim abuse. Mental patients claim abuse. Abuse only tip of the iceberg. Patients at Beacon Mental Hospital claim they are being used in behavioral engineering experiments by an unknown agency. There's a lot of newspapers in this chapter. We got some more gambling to do.
Sweet.
That's what this is essentially. It's just potluck, and we got jail. We lucked out.
Well, it's like gambling where the house doesn't always win.
It's true. That is true. For upgrades, I think is this the one we do life? We do life at some point, but I don't think it's this one.
You have like taken no hits ever.
We will.
Fair enough.
Like I said, this is the part of the game where there's a bit of a spike. Oh yeah, this is it. We need to up damage. It is my high recommendation to anyone playing through this game that at this point you should absolutely be upping damage. We take reload time on the shotgun because the first reload time is really good. It's
That was like nearly a second.
yeah, it's 83.83 seconds, so it's huge. And we're also going to up the damage multiplier on the shotgun and the handgun. Also, reduce the charge time on the crossbow. We're like fully just we're gearing up for battle.
I'm excited now, knowing that you're off to war.
We're going to take crit. What crit does is literally the probability of getting the instant kill with the headshot. So just shooting someone, and this is why I kind of, when you asked us like, can you shoot them in the head? It's like you can, but a bullet to the head won't necessarily kill them. It's a crit chance.
Yeah. What was that afterwards?
He makes that noise if you kind of hang out in front of that light. It's like oh, I'm being blind kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
So.
Time for war.
Indeed.